We are here in Istanbul, Turkey. We have been here for a while, and when we first arrived here we were super jet lagged. We had a flight that was 24 hours. We've had so many cancelled flights and rearranged flights just to get here from Vietnam, so it took us 24 hours. So the day we got here we were super jet lagged. I can't function when I'm that tired. Henwood is like an energized bunny, he can keep going. So I basically said to him, please just get us food. I don't care what it is, just anything that looks delicious to you, just get it. So this place is around the corner from where we're staying, and it's right by Galata Tower. And so he got us a dish from here, and I just remember taking the first few bites. I was just going, this is amazing, this is so good. And I don't know if it was just because I'm hungry, or you know, when you get to a new country and you discover new flavors you've never had before, because they use so many different herbs and spices and pastes that we don't get in New Zealand, and I've never had it anywhere else in the world either. Not that I'm not saying it doesn't exist anywhere else in the world, it's just I've never had it, and it was incredible. So we decided to come back here and try that same dish, which was a meaty dish with peppers and aubergine or eggplant. And then we also ordered a Adana kebab, which you find in a lot of places in Istanbul, and it's grilled meat, usually like skewers with a grilled tomato, a grilled pepper, and it comes with bread. Everything comes with bread. It comes with bread and bulgur wheat, so it's really, really delicious. The Adana kebab we've actually had a few times in different places just randomly, and they've all been excellent. So I'm quite sure that this one is going to be good too. And then the other dish we ordered is called Et Sote. I don't know, I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. It's E-T space S-O-T-E, and it's grilled meat, eggplant, peppers, the similar kind of thing, but a different format. But yeah, I'm really excited to try this. So it was so good the first time, so hopefully it's as good as I remember. Yeah, you get this everywhere you order an Adana kebab, or you're sitting down in a restaurant and having a kebab. You almost always get it, and it's kind of a mix of peppers, tomato, parsley, quite acidic usually, but I'm going to try this one. I don't know how you're supposed to eat it, so I'm sure Turkish people might watch this and go, oh my god, you're eating it wrong. Because you know, everyone loves to tell you how you're supposed to eat things, which I actually kind of like, because I don't mind being instructed how to eat it.
I personally think you're supposed to eat it with a meal as a sauce.
But they always give it to you as soon as you sit down and you've ordered.
I think that's more of an efficiency thing, but no, that's just my thoughts anyway. I think it's a sauce, a meal. Because I watch other people eat it. Yeah.
And it's different everywhere. Like this one is slightly more runnier.
Because you're supposed to eat the bread with the meal as well, and so that's why I always think it's with the meal. It's not like an entree. But anyway.
Ooh, it's actually kind of spicy, but it's good. Not overly spicy. I mean, nothing like you get in Bangkok or whatever, but I think maybe I'm just out of practice. But yeah, nice. Okay, so this is the Adana kebab. So this is the minced kebab skewer. This is the bulgur wheat. It always comes with a grilled pepper and a grilled tomato. So this is basically, anywhere you order it, you will expect to find a plate like this. It might just be different bread or different size or whatever. Yum. So I'm gonna give it a go. I'm gonna taste the meat first with the bulgur wheat. Wait, and a pepper, and some pepper, because I love this pepper. This pepper is amazing. I can't stop eating it.
You get that pepper everywhere here, and it's so good.
Yeah, everywhere you go, you can expect to find this pepper. I just kind of got skin, but anyway. God damn it. Let me do this properly. Just give me a chance. Can't drop the pepper. Bulgur wheat. Yum. The bulgur wheat, they cook it with one of their pastes, I believe, which is probably got a slight tomatoey flavor. It's slightly sweet. It's quite soft, but it's very, very nice. The meat, I'm just gonna have some on its own. So Adana kebab is usually, the meat is spiced, so it's kind of spicy, and it definitely is spicy. It's minced meat, but it's not very fine minced meat, but it's quite salty, savory. It's a very, very meaty tasting. So it's lamb. So if you don't like lamb, or if you find lamb too gamey, you probably wouldn't like something like this. For me, it's heaven. Like, I love this kind of thing. So far here, everything is just great. Not too intense, but yeah, very meat centric. I think it would be very hard to just eat vegan here. Vegetarian probably if you just ate meze, but... And what I love about the bread is they grill it, but they must put maybe the drippings from the meat, and I could be totally wrong, but I love it. I'm gonna have a sip of iron, Henry's favorite.
No. Yes, I was kind of saying, Adana kebab is one of the most common things that we see in the menus here. One of the most common. You know, minced spiced meat with maybe some pepper paste and tomato paste and spices, and then you get the bulgur wheat, which is also flavored with either the meat juices or whatever paste they use for every other goodness they have here. But I eat a little bit differently to Karen. I tend to mix things a little bit more. So this random thing here, I tend to customize everything I eat with whatever's around me. So I'm going to have that. That bulgur wheat, it's like rice from another mother. It's like rice's brother from another mother, that's what I say. It's it kind of has a consistency of rice but with more bite, but an earthy flavor. And
It's more almost like a brown rice.
yeah, like a brown rice but softer. And then honestly, I can't say I haven't gotten sick of Turkish food yet either. It's just been so good that, like, every time you go to a place as well, every kebab place has a different fat content on their mince, a spice blend, and it just tastes so differently to each other. There's not much similarity, except for the fact that it's the same dish, but there's not like, it doesn't taste identical, you know? I like to get a bit of everything in one bite. It is really, really good. Like, just the flavor is so delicious, and not too fatty, which is good.
Can you say how much that one is?
But this is 66 lira. 66 lira, and that dish that Karen is about to have is 90 lira.
So this is the dish that we thought we first had. It's not the exact same thing, but I think the only difference is I can't see eggplant, so I think we kind of screwed that up. And the first dish we had was minced meat, so kind of similar to the Adana kebab, but this looks a very similar in spirit type of thing, so I'm pretty happy to have it. And I'm not complaining about the actual pieces of lamb meat rather than the mince, so that's fine too, because then it's kind of nice. We have a minced dish and but anyway, there's definitely a lot of peppers in here, which I love, because again, the peppers taste so freaking amazing here, you can see. And it's very, very saucy, so I'm quite excited to Oh yeah. This is very, very similar in spirit. I'm already feel like I'm frothing at the mouth. This dish is quite different to that one in the sense that it's got a very, very smoky taste. I'm not sure what the smoky taste is, if it's char grilled peppers or just the peppers, or the fact that maybe they cooked this. This looks like it's a cast iron, like a really thin cast iron type of pan. If they cooked it over a fire, I don't know what's causing the smoky flavor, but the smokiness in this dish is incredible. Like, I can't tell you how incredible it is. No, I can't. It's really incredible. So even though this is not the shoe fly. Even though this is not the same dish, it's very similar. Would have liked the eggplant, but man. I love the graviness of it. It's so Moorish. The gravy is so rich in flavor, but flavors that I'm not overly familiar with, and that's what I love about it. But then again, it's not in your face punchy. Oh man, I would love to know. I wish I could do a challenge where I eat this every day and see how long it takes for me to go, actually I don't want it today. I reckon it would take a very long time because it's so delicious. And this is a dish that Henry would totally disagree with me. I love meat, but I also love anything with flavour. I reckon this is something that could potentially taste really nice if you had it vegetarian style without the meat. Just because unless the gravy is totally meat based, then I think, I don't know, maybe. But yeah, awesome.
I've mixed up that order. The dish, this is called Et Sote, and we mixed it up. But I think what we're trying to highlight is the restaurant that we picked out of complete random. I just went to a place, I looked at the menu and I picked it. The first hit was great, and every other hit after that was great. Istanbul is truly a food heaven, food mecca, and it's absolutely insane. The smell is so fragrant. They have these special green peppers here that's in everywhere, either grilled or in a stew, and it's honestly life-changing. The flavor of the peppers here is nothing like I have ever tasted anywhere else in the world. The peppers here are so flavorsome without burning the crap out of your face. It's absolutely awesome. But anyway, so I'm gonna try this now. Oh, crap, that's good.
So good. It's so good.
My
it's so good.
God.
I just can't believe.
Honestly,
Because I feel like you look at that dish and you don't think in your mind like, you don't think it's going to be that mind-blowing.
no. The flavor, wow. The pepper, the tomato, the whatever spice they have, the magic powders. It's so... No, I don't like ayran. Not for me. It's like a salty yogurt drink. It's blasphemous. But honestly, I can't describe this dish. I don't really even know how traditional this is, but man, it's just so unbelievably rich, and the flavor is so strong in the best way possible. Yeah. This would be one of the best dishes we've had.
Easily.
Flavor-wise.
Easily.
Another thing I wanted to note is you can go and travel out of the Galata area or the tourist areas. We've done that. We've gone places where it's almost the end of the tram line and it's local as hell. There's no tourist. The food is all very similar. The locals do not seem to make crap food. The difference is the price, but when you calculate the time it takes to go 15 stops in tram away, the cost of the tram, which is not expensive, but let's say for 2 people, it's 8 liras per person to take a trip tram one way, and you calculate all of that put together, you're actually not going to reduce the price of the food if you go too far out. And this is a perfect example. This restaurant is smack in the middle of Istiklal by the tunnel, and it is absolutely delicious. Like, this is one of the better meals we've had in terms of flavor, meat content, potency, intensity, and I'm sweating from the chilies. But yeah, anyway, I just wanted to point that out, that you don't have to go far here. There's good food every turn. Every turn there's good food.
Delicious.
Delicious.
Let's cheers with a sip of Ayran.
No, I don't want some Ayran. I don't want damn Ayran. Actually, I'm going to try it again. Right.
I love it. I really like it. I think it goes very well.
No, it's one. I eat everything, but that's a no for me.
It's me versus the bread now. It's so good, so I'm polishing off the last bit of gravy.
This is how Karen rolls. No sauce goes to waste.
Definitely not. I'm gonna, because no one's on this level, I'm gonna just lick it.
Do it now.
No.
Do it.
Yum.